Most of us think of the support of businesses in the community when we think of a Chamber of Commerce. Well, the Clayton County Chamber of Commerce does so much more. I'm Yolanda Buford, Vice President of Economic Development and Community Engagement, and I'm thrilled to introduce you to our latest installment of the Atlanta Tech Talks podcast. On this episode, we will discuss the many ways the Clayton County Chamber of Commerce is creating hope in our community. HOPE, or Hands-On Pathways Expo, is one of the partnerships with the Chamber, Clayton County Public Schools, and Atlanta Technical College to expose and educate 8th graders in Clayton County about career, technical, and agricultural education. This HOPE includes the business community, school system, higher education, and many others providing career exploration and engaging with our young people. At Atlanta Tech, we love exposing students of all ages to opportunities for success. So our conversation with Valencia Williamson, President and CEO of the Clayton County Chamber of Commerce, is going to be a great one. Let's take a listen to our latest episode of Atlanta Tech Talks.
Welcome to the Atlanta Tech Talk podcast. I'm Jason Warren, your host, and this is season 2, where we introduce you to the people, programs, and partnerships that move the Atlanta region and Atlanta Technical College forward. You know, we're excited because we have some really interesting guests here. Hey, she went to my school, my alma mater, but we're right here at Atlanta Technical College. We're talking to Miss Valencia Williamson with the Clayton Chamber of Commerce.
Hey, hello.
Thanks for being here first and foremost.
Absolutely, glad to be here.
So we're going to start it off. Like, most people may not know what a chamber actually does. Not only do you do some great stuff, but you guys have taken it to another step. So talk to us first about what the chamber actually does.
All right.
And why is it important to a community?
Yeah, you're right. A lot of people don't know what a Chamber of Commerce is and what our function is in the community. I'll start by saying that we're a member-based organization. We are not a part of county or city government. We're actually a private nonprofit. So a 501c6. I'm going to get real technical for a moment. Member-based organization, nonprofit, but our goal really is to enhance the quality of life through economic progress. You may say, well, okay, that's great, but what does that mean? What that means is we're looking to help businesses grow, and we're looking to recruit, retain, attract new companies into our area. And we do that by providing services to enhance what they're doing both personally and professionally. So today we'll talk a lot about the education and the workforce side of things, but really what the Chamber is doing is we're creating a community where our residents can really flourish and thrive. Through small business development, also by having access to resources and a great quality of life.
So you talked a lot about businesses and like the grown folks doing some work, but you guys are doing some great work here with the HOPE program, right?
Absolutely.
And everyone needs a little hope. And so talk to us a little bit about what the HOPE program and why you all at the Clayton Chamber decided to partner with ATC to bring some hope to some young people.
So HOPE is an acronym for Hands-On Pathways Expo. And so we wanted to partner with Clayton County Public Schools through their CTAE, that's Career, Technical, Agricultural Education. They have a set of pathways and clusters where students can kind of pick and choose what they want to do in the future. Now, funny thing, Atlanta Tech has a lot of the same programs, but at the grown adult level. So what we do is we marry the two. We take K through 12 CTAE and marry it with the programs here at Atlanta Technical College. And from there, our Hands-On Pathways Expo was birthed. We call that HOPE because you're right. We hope to see our students grow and succeed. And really what the program is designed to do is empower, educate, and enhance what students are already trying to do once they graduate high school. Now, our target is 8th graders. So you may say, well, gee, 8th grade, my goodness, kids aren't quite thinking about what they're going to do when they grow up. But that's the point. That's what we want them to do. We want to plant the seed. Plant the seed about the possibilities. Look, in my previous community that I worked in for 10 years, our program was called Pathways to Possibilities. Right. Our goal with the Hands-On Pathways Expo here, HOPE, is to create the possibilities so that they can see the pathway to the future. That's really what this is about for our students.
That's awesome. So like from, you said you're a member organization, so you're members of businesses. Like, how do they see that as a benefit to them, right? So in business, we look at that return on the investment at the time, right? So why the investment in young people, especially our 8th graders, from a chamber standpoint?
So one of the greatest challenges that our workforce is facing right now is finding talent. They're trying to attract talent. And one way to do that is to build what we call a workforce pipeline. That pipeline needs to start really in middle school. So employers need to be thinking, forward thinking, well into the future about how many potential employees are going to come out of a particular community that could work for their organization. And by us creating those relationships, so HOPE is more about creating relationships, exposing students to the possibilities, right. And then of course also sharing with our workforce what our school district is doing to prepare our students for success post-graduation. So really it's kind of a web, if you will, that affects a lot of people. And so for us, this is our small contribution at the Chamber. It's our small contribution to workforce development.
It's a full circle moment. I mean, I love it.
It is.
So talk a little bit about how this program, the HOPE program, will be a catalyst for change in the region, right?
Well, right now at Clayton County Public Schools, and forgive me out there if I'm saying the wrong percentage, because that percentage may have increased year over year, but I believe we're at a 47% of students, graduating seniors, who have not identified where they're going following graduation. Meaning they're not committed to a 2-year or 4-year institution. They may not be going to work already. Right. And so our goal is to lower that percentage by educating our students about the possibilities. Okay, so you're an 8th grader, you enjoy math and science. Let's identify some career pathways that could interest you. And then on the flip side of that coin, employers, we've got X number of students who are interested in these specific pathways. Let's go ahead and build partnerships and begin training them and getting them prepared so they can go directly to work.
Awesome. I mean, it makes so much more sense now, right?
Yes.
I mean, it's that maturation process, preparing our young people for greatness. So literally, you could be anywhere in the world, but you chose to be right here at Atlanta Technical College. Like, why the choice Atlanta Tech?
So Atlanta Tech made perfect sense for us. I mentioned earlier how your programs here at the college align very nicely with our CTAE in Clayton County, our CTAE efforts. And then that CTAE team is already plugged in with the Atlanta Tech team. Right. So it made sense for us. Plus, Atlanta Tech serves Clayton County, and you're a member of our chamber. We do business with our members. And so for us, it just made great sense to partner with Atlanta Tech and to bring it here on your campus. I'll be honest with you, I've been here for 2 years now. I took a tour of the campus pretty early on when I got here, and I was blown away by the level of resources that you have in your labs, in your classrooms, the access for our students to put their hands on something, not just to hear the lecture, but to be able to actually put their hands on it and to see it in motion. It clicked for me. So as I was walking with Dr. Sills and Miss Buford and Miss Angelo around the campus, I'm thinking, I mean, my brain was turning and my wheels were turning, and I'm thinking, we're gonna do a Hands-On Pathways Expo because this makes sense in our community. Our students don't have it, they deserve it. And we've got the tools right here in our backyard. So that's why Atlanta Tech.
And it's interesting that you say that, right? We talked about the reason part for this podcast is to expose people to everything that's offered here right in their backyard.
It's incredible.
It's literally the best bang for your buck.
Yes.
Hands-on, you get right to work, the things that you need. And to know that we're partnered with the Chamber of Commerce, that once they matriculate through the college, they get these tools. Many of our students and scholars who matriculate through Atlanta Technical College, they don't want to just stop with the job, right? They want to say, well, maybe I can build this business. they can go right to that partner, the Clayton
And that's
Chamber,
exactly what we
to
want.
build and
That's
grow.
exactly what we want. Yeah, we want to help, our employers gain employees and retain them, but we also encourage entrepreneurship, and we have small business development and training too. I will say this. I've heard that Atlanta Technical College is our best kept secret, but I don't want that. That's not a good thing.
Right.
I don't want you to be the best kept secret. We need to make sure that parents, teachers, principals, and students know that you exist, what programs you offer, and how to access it. And through dual enrollment opportunities, they have to have exposure. So the chamber, like I said, we're doing a small part of it,
Right.
but we're part of that recruiting, cycle as well. This has to be ROI for the college as well.
Absolutely.
And to me, it's a recruiting event. Yeah, you've got 8th graders, that's okay, but you got to plant that seed. 10th, 11th grade, too late. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And hats off to Dr. Victoria Seals for putting this together to allow us to expose folks through Atlanta Tech Talks to the great things that are going on. It's literally one of the key ingredients. Exposure and access are key ingredients to success. So talk about this program and how people can find out more about the H.O.P.E program. I know it's you all are in Clayton County. Is it something specific only to Clayton County students right now?
It is.
And as you go into that, talk about how small businesses can learn about the other programs that you all have.
So the Hands-On Pathways Expo is ongoing, meaning that we host it twice a year, once in November, once in March. So fall and spring, and our goal is to host 800 students. Now, we have about 2,000 8th graders.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so about 2,000 8th graders. We would love to, trust me, we'd love to have all 2,000.
Right.
The campus obviously won't hold 2,000 8th graders at one time, or else they'll be running me out of here. So we split it up into 2 sessions. We have 400 students on session 1, 400 on session 2. My goal is to get students who are average or below average, meaning they've been written off or they've been overlooked. A lot of times we put a lot of focus and emphasis on our star students and then on our failing students. Because we're spinning our wheels and spending so much time trying to get them where they need to be, the failing students.
Right.
And then our star students, they're doing so well, we're always promoting and praising them.
Right.
But what happens to our average student?
Right.
Sometimes they slip through the cracks, and they just need to have exposure and access and know that these things exist. So parents, teachers, principals, and students, you can find out more information about H.O.P.E through the Chamber's website. That's www.claytonchamber.org, or give us a call at the Chamber and speak to me directly about the program. Again, it's twice a year. It's for 8th graders, and that information begins rolling out in October to our schools. So we are super excited about that. And any other events and programs and initiatives that the Chamber has, certainly check us out on our website and social media and all those places. Or come on, sis, have a cup of coffee.
Hey, listen, you get to talk, folks. I need y'all to hear what she just said. You get to talk directly to the president and CEO if you want information. So
I'm accessible. I like that. I like connecting with
Ms. Williamson is the person that is accessible to you. I would add a caveat for future, if you're thinking about future. So at Atlanta Technical College, we're excited about all students, but we want even our high achieving students to see Atlanta Technical College as one of their first options, because of all the things that we mentioned before, right?
Absolutely.
Access, hands-on learning, and different things like that. So as we sprinkle the work for our middle-of-the-road students, we want all students to see this is the place where you can succeed sooner.
That's right.
And this is our Ivy League of the South. Like we're
love
here.
it. I love it. You look,
So
you guys have a gym here.
Awesome. We have one thing that we ask every person that comes on our show. Leave us with a success tip, right? It doesn't have to be a Clayton Chamber success tip. It can be a Valencia Williamson success tip. Something that you want the people watching to know about as from the strategies for success.
Let me think about that. Okay, so success. So you use that word. I'll say this. For me, success comes when, opportunity meets preparation. So we've heard that, a lot. Well, the key word in that phrase is preparation. It's not opportunity. So opportunities come often, but are we prepared for them when they come? You know, you get a great opportunity, but you're not quite prepared, so you can't take it or you don't get it. Don't get discouraged. It will come back again. Opportunities always come around,
right.
But the preparation, so whether that's education, experience, relationships, it's all of that as part of your prep work, you know, to get you to where it is that you want to be or what you define as your success. So I would say hone in on the preparation, always being prepared. And that's not just professionally, that's certainly personally as well. In your personal life, you need to be prepared spiritually, you need to be prepared emotionally, physically, however you need to be prepared for that opportunity to come. That's going to equal that word you said, success.
Well, I love it. One of the things I want you all to prepare to do is hit the subscribe button, the like button. I want you guys to share this information, right? Because if it just sits here, we're that little secret that we talked about.
That's
right?
correct.
This is free game. This is free knowledge right now. So if you're watching this and you got to this point, share it, like it, subscribe, tell someone about it. Get people exposed to all the greatness. And again, I want to thank you for taking the time to chop it up with us.
Absolutely. Look, it's my pleasure. And a fellow rattler.
Hey,
Look, hey.
All right. We're getting off topic, but hey, again, thank you to Dr. Victoria Seals for being the catalyst and being visionary behind putting Atlanta Tech Talks podcast together so we can expose everyone to the greatness of Atlanta Technical College. Thank you, Ms. Williamson from the Clayton Chamber. If you want to learn more about Atlanta Technical College, visit atlantatech.edu. I'm Jason Warner. I'm your host for Atlanta Tech Talks, and I'm excited that you were on this journey with us. We'll see you next time.